Breaking news, Archer and Andrel have stolen the show at Farnborough. They have unveiled their new aircraft that we've been speaking about for the past few months. Guys,
full applause. I know everybody watching this
video.
clap with you. I figured I'd clap with them.
We've a video, we have the information, and then you're going to get our thoughts on it. But Archer's currently up 17%. We were all the way up 18.5% at one stage. We were at 524. We're currently at 520, but we're going to see exactly what it is we need to be excited about. Guys, initial thoughts. Thunder, what are we thinking?
Amazing. I want to say stellar, outlandish. I'm very excited. What's some other adjectives? I can look. Let me just tell it to you this way. This morning I got a call from the Guinness Book of World Records. Apparently I did something like my draw was on the floor for the longest time ever for any other person.
There you go.
So apparently I got to go to some conference about me. All jokes aside, though, this is absolutely amazing. I'm thrilled to death just to be a part of this in some small way, because us as investors, we help them out a lot, but it's, the investor is underlooked a lot of the time. I don't think that's the case with Archer. I think everything they do is for the investor and, of course, to further the company. And, I'm just thrilled to be a part of it.
Man, I could not agree more. Thunder, Halo, a lot of information coming out around this new, as Tom called it, aircraft/vehicle, as he was putting in. I think we're going to roll some really nice information on what this new aircraft is here soon. And for me, I feel like this morning has been flying by. I don't know if it's just like the overarching joy of seeing something in the thesis come correct. And like I had put up on X, it was one of those things where, I don't know if it's to the T, but, Liam and I were staring at that picture from the GKN Andrew, and we're like, is that a tail? Is that a submersible? Like, what is going on with that thing? So to see a final product, to see it showcased at Farnborough, to have Archer, who is said to be the PR, like, just pressing PR. Well, they held this one pretty well until the Farnborough Air Show. So I'm elated, and I hope all the investors and the team VTOL is psyched and ready to get into this and get more. So, Liam, how you feeling today on this?
Yeah, how you feeling, dude?
Yeah, no, do you know what? I couldn't believe it. It was Goat that actually alerted me with the message. I was just carrying on throughout my day. And out of nowhere, we see Archer's up. It was, I believe, 8% at the time, but we are pushing well over that 17% now. Without further ado, let me just roll up a video here and show all the haters that this is not AI. This is a true vehicle that both Andrel and Archer have been working on.
Look at that thing, man.
You wouldn't expect it to be as big as it is.
So sleek.
Yeah. I mean, just them standing in front of that is...
I'm ready to own one of these things.
By the end of it, you will.
That is amazing. It's crazy. Something so sleek on the outside can have so many internal features and can like be the machine that it is. It's crazy. And if you're in the comments when you're watching this, if you got any thoughts or feelings as Thunder goes round and round, definitely let us know. You know, let us know how excited you guys are.
Let's have a conversation about it. Honestly, let's do it.
Do you know what actually excites me about this too? He mentioned there that this can house smaller drones and can push them further along in the fight. So anyone that's big into that whole drone industry, this is like your cargo ship, your mothership, ready to deliver you to the front line.
And it's modular, so that if you want it to hold a payload like missiles, you can do that. Then you can have it, like Liam said, you can have it hold just a ton of drones. You can have it hold people for troop deployment. There's so many different things you can do because they put that modular aspect in it. And I know we'll get to this later in the future, but the Halo, the commercial aspect, it's going to be the same way. So it'll be able to haul civilians, and it'll be able to haul cargo and whatever they decide to. There was one comment in this video, and I might spoil it, but he said, "Can it haul a submarine?" He's like, "Yeah, it can do all sorts of things." Like, what? A submarine? You know? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead, Liam.
No. And just before we jump back into it, we're speaking about here that the likes of the costs of javelins are no longer needed because this would be cheaper to operate than actually deploying some of your. It's mad.
It looks mean too. Like, a fury of those things coming at you, man.
I'd run,
and you wouldn't even hear them. And again, you know, showing out that behind the scenes, Archer has that VTOL technology within their IP.
They're cooking. That's all I gotta say. They're cooking.
I hope everybody's here with us for the Q3 call, because I think it's gonna be a really fun one.
Short squeeze.
I think it's gonna be a fun one. Multi-mission cargo.
There's
and
a
a
submarine.
question mark? Anything we can fit in those pods.
It is crazy.
Dropping sonar buoys, search and rescue.
And there we go, the commercial variants. And we'll speak about Halo in a minute. Sounds a bit like Velo. That was the first thing I
Interesting.
Don't say that.
Interesting.
We already got vertical picking the Archer Midnight design. We don't want to take their name too. Oh, good.
So at this point, we'll trade them. It's like, you can have the design.
Allegedly, by the way, that's all alleged. I'm not saying that they took the design. It's alleged. It's in court. Sorry.
Then jumping across, we have the actual press release by Archer themselves. So Andrew and Archer unveiled jointly developed autonomous VTOL platform for commercial and defense applications. So again, commercial is in there. We have had a few comments on X saying that Adam may sway away from commercial operations now and go all into defense. No, I don't believe that's the case. He has said this many, many times.
That's true.
That this is all part of the program. Don't worry about him pivoting away from commercial. It's only getting started. We need to be excited. Andrew and Archer today unveil their jointly developed series hybrid electric VTOL platform built to serve both military and commercial applications. Andrew showcased the defense variant Thunder, a Group 5 autonomous attack rotorcraft specifically designed to multiply the combat power and of the current next generation crude attack and assault aircraft. And we heard there them speaking about a concept of the likes of one Apache helicopter being in convoy with 3 unmanned Thunder drones. The two companies have built what they believe to be a step change in vertical lift, a new class of autonomous aircraft with speed, range, payload, and operating costs that defense and commercial missions demand. Archer plans to announce their first commercial customers later this week. Again, be excited.
That's huge.
Oh, I didn't even read that yet. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
that's
That's
the big
live.
part.
That's
They already
live
have
news to me.
customers.
Can you read that one more time, Liam? I was taking a note, and yeah, go for it again.
Yeah, so Archer plan to announce the first commercial customers later this week, and it's not customer, it's customers.
Yes. I wonder who it's going to be.
Right,
I mean, that's a
Mike,
whole
right?
nother rabbit hole we could go down. Is who is it going to be? Is it going to be like the people hauling cargo? Is it going to be actual air taxi people? We won't know until they tell us. But it's just crazy to think about, you know.
It's a beautiful aircraft.
Mm-hmm.
Going down, we have. Where did you see go that the commercial one is called Halo?
It's on the side of the actual aircraft when they put it on X. It's just written on the side of the aircraft.
So the commercial variant of this will be called Halo. Are we looking for another lawsuit? Halo? I don't know. We can see this really does instill that all these aircrafts are completely different from each other. Remember, people were worried about the S4 going into military operations against the Alia versus a Midnight that'd be militarized. Well, no, it's not going to be against they all have different use cases. This is fantastic for Archer, but I'm not saying the S4 military drone won't be any good for defensive contracts. I'm not saying the Alia defense won't be good for defensive contracts. They're all completely different use cases. But again, this, as they were speaking about, is built for lethality when they're going into front-line combat. And that's not what we've heard from any of these hybrid VTOLs so far. We didn't see them as an attack option. We more seen them as cargo or medical use.
Yes, exactly.
This has got me extremely excited. I think 520 is still a steal for Archer, especially with customers coming later this week. I think we could be pushing back over the $6 pretty soon. And I can't wait to at our good friend Winnie on X. I'm so excited because you know what? He's been calling this a scam. He's been calling this whole partnership elaborate and AI driven. We've just had Z announced. We've now had Thunder. We've had Halo. We're about to get commercial customers. We're not done, guys. This is going to be what Dylan said. It's going to be a massive, massive earnings call. And this is what we said. The end of the year, the second part of the year is always the most exciting for Archer. And we are going to drive forward. Are we going to come towards all-time highs? I'm not saying we are. But we are going to get back to where we belong. Guys, any other thoughts around this?
A real quick one, and I want to kick it to Goat for his better thoughts. And just in the sense of on X, and what the question we kind of threw to the Archer community on the Archer Pod last time was, can the market get so bad to shake your confidence in your thesis and stuff like that? And I think this is one of those times where it teaches me when the market starts to shake or rattle what my confidence or thesis in, maybe me need not sign in to my market or brokerage app. Maybe it's time for me to hit more DD on that company that I'm investing into. And if I go and hit more DD on that company and continue to reveal things that are going to boast my thesis or continue to kind of summarize or be a part of that thesis, well, then thesis intact, and we wait for the market to figure it out. Kick it to you, Go.
Well, I just want to go back to what Liam said about Archer's second half of the year always being amazing. We've got to realize we've got all this defense news. We've got the CCS or the AECS, ACES consortium with Beta and Whisk and all them. And we've got N704AX is going to do a transition flight. And that's going to be the big one that gets all these old investors that maybe lost faith in the stock because of something that Archer couldn't even handle, or excuse me, something that wasn't even Archer's fault. Just macro, whatever you want to call it. They're going to get back in when it's proven that N704AX can do a transition flight. And all this Anduril stuff is just icing on the cake of, let's call it the early retirement cake. And I'm so excited to be a part of it, like I said.
And also in this, I'm almost curious because we were talking a little bit in that last pod or on the weekly live as well about, would $10 become support or resistance? Would it become that point where the holders in Archer maybe have been a little exhausted, wanting to switch sectors and move forward? For me and my right now thesis in my head, I'm actually glad that they have the Anduril news coming out prior to the piloted transition. Feel like had the piloted transition bumped it up, maybe it would have been that catalyst, sell the news, all that kind of stuff going in. So again, and also with the market conditions, we know that there's a good chance that some shorts are closing. So do everybody, keep to your plan and what you planned on doing when this time came. So, just stick to your plan, not financial advice, because again, this could be a little bit of a short squeeze of some shorts covering. So it doesn't necessarily mean that this price is just going to go up and up and up. But again, we were able to see an Anduril catalyst prior to the piloted VTOL catalyst, and we got Q3 earnings on the way too.
You can't say if we didn't tell you so, guys.
You can't.
We've been speaking about this for so long. Guys, it's easy to judge us when the price is down. But we've said it's all to do with macro. Now it's starting to rise up. We're going to have more and more people jumping back in and reckon and they've always been in. Guys, it's easy to beat us when we're down, but judge us in 5 years' time. Please, and I promise we won't let you down. My name's Ian, one of the Hustle Brothers. Here with the other two Hustle Brothers. Make sure you're banging that subscribe under GOAT there. You have all 3 of our channels. I want you to subscribe to all 3 channels, guys, and then jump into the comments. Let me know how excited are you about this Thunder announcement. Right, we'll see you on the next one.